Anxiety isn't always loud. Sometimes it's a quiet tension, a subtle hum beneath your day. It's the tightness in your shoulders, the restless legs, the clench in your jaw. These are whispers from your body, often dismissed as just stress. But this low-level anxiety shapes your thoughts, making you second-guess decisions and replay conversations. We get used to this mental static, mistaking it for our personality, but it's not who you are, it's a pattern, and patterns can change. Living with this constant hum is like driving with the emergency brake on. You move forward, but it's exhausting. Recognizing this subtle anxiety is the first step to freedom. Start by checking in. Where is your body tense? Are your thoughts peaceful or racing? You don't need to fix it, just notice. This simple awareness is powerful. It's the moment you stop running on autopilot and start taking charge of your well-being. It's the beginning of a new relationship with yourself. When anxiety hits, our instinct is to think our way out. We analyze, rationalize, and try to solve the feeling with logic. But anxiety doesn't always respond to reason. Overthinking can actually amplify the worry, trapping us in cycles of what-ifs. Anxiety isn't just in your mind, it's in your body: adrenaline, tension, a racing heart. When your body is on high alert, logic takes a back seat. The nervous system listens for signals of safety, not arguments. So if thinking doesn't work, what does? The answer is to shift from your mind to your body. Show your body it's safe. Don't just tell your mind. The most direct way to do this? Your breath. Breath is the bridge between your mind and your body. Using breath to calm the mind is ancient wisdom practiced for thousands of years. Yogis called it pranayama, controlling the breath to regulate life force. Modern science now confirms what tradition has long known. Conscious breathing directly affects your nervous system. Anxiety is an overactive fight-or-flight response, but your breath is unique, you can control it. Slow, deep breaths signal safety to your brain, activating your body's calming system. This shift slows your heart, relaxes your muscles, and clears your mind. You're not just calming your thoughts, you're changing your physiology. BreathworK is science and ancient wisdom working together. BreathworK is accessible. No equipment, no special setting. Try the 4-7-8 breath. Inhale for 4, hold for 7, exhale for 8. The long exhale activates your body's natural calm, or use box breathing. Inhale, hold, exhale, hold, all for 4 counts. Visualize drawing a box as you breathe. For something even simpler, make your exhale longer than your inhale. Breathe in gently, then exhale slowly, as if through a straw. These techniques can be done anywhere, anytime. Consistency matters more than perfection. Just a few rounds can shift your state. Instead of spiraling, you anchor yourself in the present. Your breath becomes your anchor in the storm. We often search for complex solutions, but sometimes the answer is simple. Your breath is a steady companion, always with you. Training your breath is like training your nervous system for resilience. Each conscious breath carves a new path for calm. It's not about perfection, but returning to your breath with patience. The breath anchors you in the present, where anxiety can't pull you into imagined futures. In this moment, you are safe. So start now. Take a slow, deep breath. Inhale for 4, hold for 4, exhale for 6. Notice the shift, however small. This is your power to reclaim peace, one breath at a time. It can be as gentle and natural as your next breath. To take breathwork even further, pair it with mindfulness. As you breathe, simply observe your thoughts without judgment. Let them come and go like clouds. Don't try to force calm. Let calm emerge from stillness. This combination rewires the brain's default mode network where rumination and worry live, and strengthens regions associated with self-awareness and emotional regulation. It's not just breathing. It's becoming present. And that's where healing happens. Start with just 5 minutes a day. Make it part of your morning routine, your commute, or your wind down at night. Put your phone away. Sit upright or lie down. Close your eyes. And breathe with purpose. Over time, breathwork becomes more than a tool. It becomes a lifestyle, a way of being. A gentle reminder that you're not helpless in the face of anxiety. You are powerful. You are in control. And it starts with a single breath. Anxiety is not just a mental state, it's a full-body response. Behind the emotional tension, mental fog, and sleepless nights is a cascade of biological reactions involving your brain, hormones, nerves, and even your gut. Breathwork interrupts that cascade, not just by calming you down temporarily, but by retraining the entire system that keeps anxiety locked in place. At the heart of anxiety lies the autonomic nervous system, ANS, which governs involuntary functions like heart rate, digestion, blood pressure, and, critically, breathing. This system is split into two key branches: the sympathetic nervous system, which triggers your stress response, and the parasympathetic nervous system, which promotes calm and recovery. Most people stuck in chronic anxiety live in a sympathetic dominant state. That means their bodies are flooded with cortisol and adrenaline more often than necessary. Even small stressors, traffic, emails, conflict can trigger exaggerated responses. Over time, this wears down the immune system, digestion, and mental clarity. It becomes harder to fall asleep, focus, or feel joy. Breath is the only autonomic function you can consciously control. And through that control, you can regain balance between the sympathetic and parasympathetic systems. When you engage in slow diaphragmatic breathing, you stimulate the vagus nerve, a critical communication highway between your brain and body. Activating this nerve through breathing directly increases vagal tone, a marker of your resilience to stress and your capacity to calm down after a trigger. Low vagal tone is linked to high anxiety, depression, inflammation, and even heart disease. High vagal tone, on the other hand, is associated with better emotion regulation, improved digestion, and stronger immunity. This isn't just about relaxing in the moment. BreathworK helps your nervous system recalibrate over time so you don't feel hijacked by anxiety as often or as intensely. You may not always control the stressors in your life, but you can train your body to respond differently. BreathworK is your training ground. Let's look at specific ways anxiety manifests in the body, and how breath retrains those responses. First, tight chest and shallow breathing. Anxiety often creates tension in the diaphragm, forcing you to breathe from your chest instead of your belly. This leads to less oxygen reaching the bloodstream and more physical tension. Correction. Try diaphragmatic breathing or belly breathing. Place one hand on your chest and one on your stomach. Breathe in so only your stomach rises. Exhale slowly. Do this for 3 to 5 minutes, especially when you feel constriction. Next, racing heart and panic sensations. Rapid heart rate is a hallmark of anxiety. BreathworK slows the heart by extending the exhale. Try this. Inhale through the nose for 3 seconds. Exhale through the mouth for 6 seconds. Double the length of the exhale as often as possible. This taps into the parasympathetic system and tells your heart to slow down. Then, brain fog and disconnection. When you're anxious, blood is directed away from the prefrontal cortex, your thinking brain, toward your limbs, prepping for fight or flight. That's why it's hard to focus or think clearly under pressure. BreathworK restores oxygen flow to the brain, bringing you back online. Technique: alternate nostril breathing. Close your right nostril with your thumb, inhale through the left, close the left, exhale through the right, then inhale through the right, close, and exhale through the left. This balances the brain hemispheres and improves clarity and emotional regulation. Finally, digestive issues. Chronic anxiety can shut down digestion, leading to bloating, nausea, or irritable bowel symptoms. This happens because your body diverts energy away from non-essential functions like digestion during stress. Daily breathwork shifts your body into rest and digest mode, reactivating healthy gut function. Practice gentle extended exhale breathing before meals to improve digestion and nutrient absorption. Many people report that their anxiety spikes the moment they lie down. The quiet amplifies inner noise. Try breath retention techniques like the 4-7-8 breath before bed. It calms the nervous system and helps shift brain waves from beta, alert, to alpha and theta, relaxed. It's also an excellent alternative to relying on medications or supplements for sleep. Layering techniques for greater impact. You don't have to stick to one breathing technique. Just like fitness training, variety strengthens different systems. Layer your breathwork practices throughout the day like this. Morning, box breathing for focus and grounding. Midday, diaphragmatic breathing to reset tension. Evening, extended exhale or 4-7-8 for calming the mind. Eventually, your body starts to anticipate calm rather than chaos. You're not forcing peace. You're building the capacity for peace. The key is consistency, not intensity. Even 5 minutes a day of mindful breathwork creates cumulative benefits. Your nervous system learns that it's safe to relax. Over time, you'll notice that what used to trigger anxiety no longer hijacks your entire being. You bounce back faster. You feel safer in your body. And most importantly, you begin to trust yourself again. The breath has always been there. Now it's your tool. Anxiety might feel like a storm, but breathwork is your anchor. Return to it anytime, anywhere. And if this video helped you feel even a little more grounded, consider subscribing to Live Healthy every day. We bring you real tools for real healing, so you can live with more peace, presence, and power. Don't forget to like, share, and leave a comment. What's your favorite breathing technique? Let's breathe better, together.